Hey, this is Cody here. I wanted to give a review on my Stoeger m2000. I purchased this over a month ago, probably about 2 months ago. So far I have about 100 rounds through it. And I want to give a quick review on how it's been for me so far. I already have a field stripped right now, as you can see. But in the beginning, it was kind of a pain. It was jamming up a good bit. It didn't want to cycle properly, or would eject a shell, or but it wouldn't load the next one. But after cleaning it out several times, running some high brass through it, what I ran is just some regular field loads and then some 3-inch magnums through it as well. It's really loosened up a good bit. I took off the packaging grease from it and sprayed it all down with rem oil, and since then it's been working like a charm. I've been running target loads through it like it's nothing, so it shoots great. I'll go ahead and assemble this for you quickly. Unfortunately, I do not have a camera stand, so doing this one-handed is kind of a pain. Please bear with me for just a minute. There we go. Next to my Benelli Nova, I'd have to say this is probably the easiest gun I've had so far to disassemble and reassemble. The trigger guard on it, though, and the trigger assembly is a little bit of a pain to get out. All you have to do is just punch this pin right here out. But that pin likes to be very tight. So far I've pulled it out several times, and every time I still need to use a hammer. It likes to be a pain, that's for sure. But I think that'll loosen up a little bit over time, but then again, you don't want it to be too loose as it's falling out. So I know with my Nova that on the end of the cap it'll have just a little push button type thing that you can easily push those pins out with, but on this one, the Stoeger is not equipped with that. This is just a sling mount that it has on the end. It's definitely not your high-end $1,700 shotgun, but nonetheless, I didn't pay $1,700 for a semi-automatic shotgun. I paid $350 for this one. I was out the door with shipping, tax, and to get a background check in under $400, and that was even with the box of ammunition. So, not too bad for it. I've been very pleased with it. This is my first semi-automatic shotgun that I have owned, just not my first shotgun. I have several other in the gun case, but it works flawlessly for me anymore. I've had a couple fail to fires and fail to ejects and several fail to loads in the beginning, but my recommendation, run some high brass through it, run some magnums through it. It should loosen up for you, but definitely make sure that you clean out that packaging grease. That'll definitely get you. The packaging grease is going to be a lot thicker than what the oil that I have on it now is, so that doesn't allow it to cycle as easily. Several times it would go to about right there, and then it would stop when it needs to be way up there. And after I cleaned it out a good bit every time, doesn't matter when I'm loading, it goes fine. So I've been very well pleased with it. I would recommend it to anybody, absolutely, without a doubt. I would recommend this gun to someone, and it's no high-end Benelli, it's no high-end Beretta, but you know what? It fires, it cycles now, and I've been pleased with it. Just to note, I do have the second version of this gun. The way that you can tell whether or not you have a first or second version of the Stoeger m2000 is right up here. You will notice that on the barrel, this has a fiber optic sight. as far as my knowledge goes, the first version will not have the fiber optic sight, whereas the second version that they produced does. I have the second version. I've heard many complaints, but I do believe that was with the first version. As far as I know, those of the others that own the second version have been pleased, just as I have. Some people have had issues with the spring binding, but I don't. Hope you guys can pull something from this review. I'll also put up some video uploads of me shooting the gun. I'll be doing a clay shoot here probably within the next month or so. So look for another upcoming video of how the gun runs, and I can give my second opinion of it then. After running, I plan on running about 200 rounds through it plus, so it should be good. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you're thinking of getting one and you just aren't sure because you've read bad reviews, I can tell you this, mine has worked perfectly fine, so thanks for watching.